Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today in this video we're just going to do a quick analysis on the BTC USD and the IFUSD chart. So let's just get straight into the video. So this is the chart that I done originally a few days ago. If you watch my first video, I'll do a link in the description. I will do a link in the tag above. If you watch my first video, first analysis on BTC pair, BTC USD pair, then you see I done all these join up. I said if this broke this here, it will be a sell signal, a little scalping. It done it. And this was like a supply box, a draw, and I said if we break it and close above and retest, then we're looking at a bullish signal. And if you remember, these are the outcomes. This was outcome 2, this was outcome 1. So I said in the last video that it broke past the outcome 1, so now we're looking at outcome 2, which is in this we're looking at for it to go to 17,189 and then do a retest and this support line, and then break this level of resistance on the second try. It could be on the third, it could be on the fourth, but right now what we're looking for, we're just going to do a day-by-day analysis. And right now what we're looking for, each day we'll check this chart, what we're looking for it to touch this and then do a retest. It can touch it and break, but then that wouldn't be a lot of momentum for me. So I would ideally want it to hit this and then do a small retrace back. If not, do a small retrace back down to this levels, then shoot back up, because then that's like more momentum. The more you wind, it's like you're winding it up and then you release it and then it just goes to the moon. So hopefully we see touch this resistant line and come back down to this level of support. So that's what we're looking at that. So just to have a clearer look on the chart, this is the same chart on the 4 hour. Let me go to monthly. So this is how we look on the monthly. We see it's right at this level of resistance, and the last time it came here was, what day was that? 2018 of July. That's the last time we see it came to these levels, and we seen it. So 2 years ago, we seen it came to these levels, and it's pushing to break it now. So we're just gonna watch it at the moment. I wouldn't say for anyone to get in right now, because we already missed this opportunity. You missed this opportunity. This is the daily. I'm gonna go down to the 4 hour. I would say that you've already missed this opportunity. I was saying, if you watch my previous video, I was saying that if we see a small retest here, if we see a retest here and it doesn't break this support line, and it doesn't break this box, then we can see we can enter a buy position. And if you had done that, you would have up 2.3%. You would have been up 2.3%. So yeah, so that's that for that. So my conclusion on the BTC ETH chart, my conclusion on the BTC USD chart is so my conclusion on the BTC USD chart is for us to see what happens. So if you want to do a little scalping, I would say wait for it to break here. If it breaks this line, breaks here, close above it, and then do a small retest back to this line, then I would say this is a nice buy position. If it breaks this line and close under, I can see coming back down to this support line right here, 15,780. So yeah, if you're scalping right now, wait for it to break this line. I'm gonna wait for it to break this line and then go back and retest this line. If there's no retest, then I won't go in. So I'm looking for it to break this, retest here, and then close above a candle above this support line. Then I'm gonna scalp it to this level, which is the 17,200. I'm scalping it to this level, and then come out. I will jump out the trade, see what happens there. If it form another candle above, a few candles above here, I will still watch to see it come back to retest this line. If you retest this line again and then continue to go up and break the previous high that was here, then okay, let me do a small illustration. So if it breaks this line, come above and then come back down, and then come back down and touch this line. And then this is what we're looking for. Okay, so this is what we're looking for. We're looking for it to break here, retest on these levels, and then after it retest these levels to break this previous high, and then retest on that previous high. That's a very bullish signal. So that's what I'll be looking for to enter a buy trade above these levels. Okay, however, on this level, if it breaks here and come back to this level, I'm looking for it to retest here, and then I'll be looking, once it retests, once it's going up, it's gonna be setting new levels of higher lows and higher highs. Sorry, once it's going up, it's gonna set new levels of higher highs. So when it break this higher high, that would probably be about here, because it's not just gonna go straight up. It's gonna go about there, and about there, and then there, and there. So that's the trend I'm looking for, right? And each time it breaks an all-time high, each time it breaks a new level of higher highs, like it came up, it was like it's gonna break this higher high right now. So this is a higher high. So this is a higher high, and I'm looking for it to break this higher high. If it doesn't break, so let's go on the first option. If it breaks this higher high, this one, it goes above here, it's gonna hit this resistance level, and then I'm looking for it to come down. It can possibly even come all the way down back to here, and then go back up. However, anything happens from here, I'm looking for it to, once it breaks this, then I'm looking for a retest. And then, so these are different levels that you can get in. There's so many different levels that you can get in. So first level, wait for it to break here. If it breaks here and go to somewhere anywhere off here, and then come back and retest without breaking the support line, then I would say this wait for it to, you can enter in from here. When it starts a new candle above this line and close above it, and then you can close above it without touching this support line, that's a good entry point. You can even go down to a smaller time frame. You can even go down to a 15 minutes time frame, 30 minutes time frame to get your entry on point. So this would be a nice little entry right here. And if you got in here, if you get in anywhere here, you're looking at 3.7%. However, you still have to watch it to see if it doesn't break this now. This could be a double tap. So it touch it once, it came back down, touch it again, it could be a double tap. If it doesn't break this resistance line, just like with this, wait for it to see if it breaks it or not. If it doesn't break it, then you're potentially looking at, I would say to enter a seller position. I would enter a sell position coming down back to this area, and that's a 4% gain with good leverage. That's good money, right? So that's my opinion on the charts for today. On the BTC chart, let me go to the IFUSD. Okay, there's nothing much to see on IFUSD really. Yeah, there's nothing much to see on the IFUSD chart. Let me go on the hour. Yeah, so based on the IFUSD, I don't really see any setups for you to buy or sell. One thing I can see is that there's a potentially a small little scalping sell position coming up. If it doesn't break this resistance line, that's a 3%. It was a previous support line, and now it's turned resistance. It broke it here, and now it's it could potentially do a retest of this resistance and then come back down to these levels, or even go way a bit further down. However, I can't see it going down all the way to 415 right now, because there's no fundamental news to back that up. So I can potentially see it going, if it's just retesting this line, it could go down. So wait to see what's gonna happen. If it breaks this small little support line right here, if it breaks this, then I'll say this is a double confirmation. However, you can start selling from now. I could start selling from now. The IFUSD coming down to levels of get out at $443. I could sell from 455 to 443, sorry, and that's good profits right there. Or if I want to be extra safe, I'll wait for it to break this. I'll wait for it to break 451, then enter in to 443 or 440 to see nice gains with good leverage. So that's just my take on the charts today. Hope you like. If you like it, just leave a comment in the box below. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share, guys. Thanks for watching my video. See you later.